These are the laws of exponents we learned in grade 7. But at that time when we learned it, we learned only for positive exponents. Now we are going to talk about when our exponents are negative, they can be negative as well. Okay, so these laws of exponents that were true for positive exponents are true for negative exponents as well, right? So a and b, here you have a and here you have b. So a and b can be non-zero integers, and m and n, as discussed in grade 7, we took only positive exponents, but here they can be any integer. They can be negative, they can be positive as well. Positive and negative both. Okay, so let's explore it using two laws. We'll take one law, this one, and another law, this one, and we'll explore using these three examples. So this is a raised to the power of n multiplied by a raised to the power of n, and this should be equal to a raised to the power of m plus n, right? So this was true for when m and n are positive integers. But here in this example we have negative integer. This is -2 is negative integer. So according to this one, our answer should be, like here you have 5. So 5 minus 2 plus 3, this should be equal to 5 raised to the power of 1, right? Let's check it whether this is correct or not. So this is 5 raised to the power of -2. This can be written as 1 divided by 5 raised to the power of 2, right? And this is multiplied by 5 raised to the power of 3. Now this can be written as 5 raised to the power of 3 divided by 5 raised to the power of 2, right? Now using this law, this particular law, can you see it? So using this one, we can write it as 5 3 minus 2, that is 5 raised to the power of 1, exactly what we have written here, right? It means that yes, what we explore from here, yes, this is true. Let's take another example. In this case we have both these powers have negative exponents. So if you use this one, our answer should be 5 raised to the power of -2 plus -3, that is 5 raised to the power of -5, right? Let's check whether this is correct or not. So this is 5 raised to the power of -2. This can be written as 1 divided by 5 raised to the power of 2 multiplied by, this is 5 raised to the power of -3. This is 1 divided by 5 raised to the power of 3, right? We can write it as this one. Now this is 1 divided by 5 raised to the power of 2 multiplied by 5 raised to the power of 3, that is 1 divided by 5 raised to the power of 5, that is 5 raised to the power of -5, because we have learned about negative exponents, that is a raised to the power of -m is equal to 1 divided by a raised to the power of m. This is the thing that we have discussed already in our previous video tutorial. It means that yes, our answer is actually correct. So it means that yes, your negative exponents, this formula, this law is true for negative exponents as well. In this one we have negative numbers, negative integers. Here the value of a is negative. So let's check it. According to this one, your answer should be, here you have -5, here you have -5. So -5 minus 2 plus 3, that is -5 raised to the power of 1. So let's check it. This can be written as 1 divided by -5 raised to the power of 2, right? Multiplied by, this is -5 raised to the power of 3. Now this is -5 raised to the power of 3 divided by -5 raised to the power of 2. So from here you get -5 raised to the power of 3 minus 2. How? Using this particular law. You get -5 raised to the power of 1. So exactly what we have, what we see here. Okay, this is the second law, and let's explore it using this example. Here this power has negative exponent and this power has positive exponent. So using this one, our answer should come what? 5 minus 3 and minus 7, that is 5 raised to power of minus 10. So let's check it whether this is true or not. Now this is 5 raised to power of minus 3. We can write this as 5 raised to power of minus 3 multiplied by 1 divided by 5 raised to power of 7. Now this can be written as 1 divided by 5 raised to power of 3 multiplied by 1 divided by 5 raised to power of 7. And now this is what? This is 1 divided by 5 raised to power of 3 multiplied by 5 raised to power of 7. This is 1 divided by 5 raised to power of 10. This is 5 raised to power of minus 10. So can you see it? This and this, these two are exactly the same answer. That is yes, this is true for negative exponents as well. Likewise, you can check for all the other laws, and you'll get the same answer. So a and b can be any non-zero integers, and m and n can be any integer, not only positive, but they can be negative as well.